We don't see a lot of new racers. Maybe you'll give Nico a run for his money.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha agi iko tu Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupor Chiwi aita ka tong chicha Chiwa aita kang kicha na Baba Hassan Shan Nova Movie Rock Bab Chiwi Chiwa aita kang kicha na Jupor Nibo Kun muli ras nimo poiwanga Chiwi aita ka tong chicha Kakincha na wabakaon Bagwa Shan Baba Hassan Shan Kaki Chiwi ai Chiwi aita ka tong chicha agi iko
There's not enough jobs here for permanent citizens. I watched some good races. If you were looking for your fortune, you picked the wrong planet.
Yes?
Womp rats are not good. Those job sand people wiped out my moisture farming. What does Zerka do?
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to. You swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as... Trouble? Why would I want to make trouble with you? Nobody we'd brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining potential. Nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street of business. Well, I wouldn't want that now, would I? Just leave me alone. Just hot air blowing, eh? Well, take it somewhere else. I don't have patience. Go on, leave.
The sooner I get out of this dust bowl, the better. Zerka Corporation should just close this whole place down. Should have been a raid hunter. I hate this uniform. Maybe the Sith will give us more support here on Tatooin. Couldn't get worse.
Well, now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along. Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. You should try the locals. Chow has me. Ah, something I know. Well. Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't a woman. Well, I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit. And last, that doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is... I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tough... I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. I don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stuff. That's an old track tale, you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. Huh? Keep safe. Yep.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name... I'm sure you do, but I won't have answers. I leave other people... Really, you'll have to seek information elsewhere. If you want some Must I? An opinion would draw attention to myself. The Sith have shown what happens to think... All right.
Huh? Who are you then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fired. I suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all in. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. The war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to... No? Yeah. Drink up, friend. Well, don't get... No. All right. No. Just no. I don't look for trouble. All right. What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I pity you if you were expecting nothing here but sand and more sand. It's a little You got a license there, don't you? Faz's Lodge will be open to you now. And since you got that license from Zerka, you know they look for bounties of their own. They're the ones with credits to pay and interest to protect. All right. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. You again. I don't deal with any of that. Mata the Hutt has a lock on everything race-related on Tatooine. You deal with him, or you don't... Yeah.
Ben? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. Don't you recognize...
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Well,
Then you haven't heard. I should have...
has something happened to him? Are you going...
Your father is dead, Bastila.
Dead? What happened?
This Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your... I see Bastila seeks out friends that are as selfish as she is.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my...
Such sweet things, you say.
You could start by telling me what you got father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls.
How can you be sure of that? Father...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw...
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to...
Why? So you can...
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by?
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me. What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding... It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking.
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to...
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would...
How can I help? About my mother? I have my doubts as to whether... Mother used to lie about many things to get her way. She's a selfish woman. Yes, I thought I'd let go of that anger. I don't want to talk about this anymore. How can I help? About... We have more important things to do. Father recorded all his personal thoughts in that holocron. Even I don't see why she deserves it, however. I don't know. Part of me would keep... I would have thought my Jedi training would have put me past this kind of... Please. How can I help? About... I told you that my mother and I never got along, and now Father is dead. I don't want to talk about... How can I help? Tatooin is a dry planet that has not been inhabited long. Beyond that, there is little... Then I suggest... How may I be... What the...
Back already? How do you even...
I don't have the holocron.
Then what are you...
How may I be of assistance? Of course.
Nothing smells... If the Republic cared at all, it would laser the desert from orbit. If the Republic... Sand people wiped out my moisture farm.
If you're doing any private
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as a query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model? Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator. Explanation. It is doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly... Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or making... Statement. Indeed, it is possible that It is also possible. Do not interpret this as a reduction. Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me... Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed. Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective... Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in... It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable... Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol. Should your needs prove more... Extrapolation. Intuitive language comprehension? That your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, you would do well to have me work for you then, before someone... Disclosure. Finesse. Battle droids hold battlefield. Retraction. Droids built for such a function face strict regulation, and I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. Request. Please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. Advisement. I have observed him. Statement. I wish only to be purchased and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled qualification. Oh, of course.
Uudasta sieltä. Uudesta. Papuilta. Kolotus divan tustedan kelvaa. Oi sidan kelvaa. Uudasta sieltä. Uudesta kelvaa. Papuilta. Kolotus divan repu. Ikelti. Tustedan kelvaa. Oi sidan kelvaa. Uuden tuustlapsan uudasta sieltä. Uudesta kelvaa. Papuilta. Kolotus divan repu. Ikelti. Uudesta sieltä. Uudesta kelvaa. Papuilta. Kolotus. Papuilta. Kolotus divan repu. Papuilta. Kolotus. Ja kunta. Ja kuntas. Uudesta kelvaa. Papuilta. Kolo. Dolo. Anchi. Papuilta. Kolo duf Ivan Rebut duf Edan Gelfa. Hoi Sidan Gelfa.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to account? Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of... Ready!
What can I do?
Sure.
Statement. HK4. Statement. I know some elements of my function. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master. Qualification. Not so much, Master. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but the deeper functions of my core memory, however, conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated. Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my... It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently, if that is... Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle my physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag. Caution. Shh, Master. Such a function in... Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be... Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the... Were they functional? You as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best. Answer. I have no way of knowing that. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be... I have... Answer. You may attempt to restore the deeper conjecture. As you desire. Statement. HK. Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I am. Amendment. Then I will endeavor not to refer to you by your meatbag status in the future, Master. Apology. I'm... Explanation. Someone has hard-coded it into my... Conjecture. Answer. No, Observation. At certain times. Answer. Because there... Answer. At the... Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master. Affirmative. If you believe your request, I only ask that you be... Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one. No! That is not supplication. As... Statement. Answer. I believe I have been damaged several times. Answer. The deep... Conjecture. And... Observation. Observation. If you say so, Master. Statement. Queer. Apollo. Explanation. Stay. Statement. HK. Affirm. Negatory. No, Master. You are not an... Appeasement. Yes. State. Now. Add. Statement. As you...
Yes?
How can I help? About... Then I suggest...
Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being... Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and...
So these Jawas are scavengers who were enslaved by the Sand People. It could be that this Jawa knows things about this planet's... It does seem convenient, but we've no...
Warning. More likely, the deceiving little organic hopes to trick you into going there so you release it.
No one leaves Anchorhead without only one place, and it means dangerous work. The Zerker Corporation office is in the center of Anchorhead. The protocol officer will send... You know, I agree with you, but Zerker Corporation... Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock... Zerker Corporation does not want the complications or expense that come... Running this installation is difficult enough without fools wandering... Don't get cocky. It has nothing to do with how much you owe it. What they don't want is sand people salvage... Harriet. Well, let's see it. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. You'll need...
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him... Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to... If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt... Just a little something to remember me by. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate... Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of, but he's... Oh, if... You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know you're... Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I'm sure you do. Like I... What can I say?
Yes?
Yes?
Anyone out there? Could you help? Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without... Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Foz's place. Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my drawer.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush it.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. And there she... Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct. Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but... The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, she knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty...
I take it back.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble.
What's with all the droids lately?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags.
I'd, really appreciate... What do you have... Hey, wait for a moment. I need these rings. Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Anyone out there? Good. Well, nice to see you. Well...
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you... Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your...
Anyone out there?